Let's start setting up.
Okay.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yeah, so you could start boarding.
Thanks.
Low fares, made simple.
Refueling truck is on its way.
I'm back, no issues on the walk around.
Okay.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome, have a nice flight.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the calls continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Brakes released.
Manchester ground Ryanair 1 and 9er Charlie Foxtrot at gate 49, start pushback instant.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure. Number 1 stable.
All portable electronic equipment and mobile phones should be switched off as we are now about to start our pre-flight safety briefing. We are now going to take you through our safety procedures and equipment. As this information is for your benefit, we ask you to watch and listen carefully. The safety card in your seat area shows details of escape routes, oxygen masks and life jackets. It also shows the bracing position which you must adopt in an emergency landing. On the main deck there are 2 exits
Flaps
at the rear
5.
of the first class cabin and 2 at the front and rear of each other cabin. On the upper deck there is an emergency exit on each side in the middle of the cabin. In the unlikely event of having to use the escape slide, leave all hand baggage behind and remove high-heeled shoes as they may tear the slide.
Flight controls check complete.
Please now ensure that your table is folded away, your
Before
seat
taxi
back is
checklist.
upright,
Stand
the
by.
armrest down and your seat belt fastened. The seat belt is fastened
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
For your own comfort and safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened
Checked.
at all
Checked.
times and
Auto
visible
brake.
to
RTO.
avoid being disturbed in
Engine
flight.
start levels.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Cabin air supplies fail, oxygen
Checked.
will be provided.
Ground equipment.
Masks like this will appear automatically.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi
Stay in
checklist
your
completed.
seat and pull a mask towards you. This will open your oxygen supply. Place the mask over your mouth and nose
Manchester
like
traffic,
this, and
Ryanair
breathe normally,
19
adjusting the
Charlie
band to secure it.
Foxtrot, start taxing from
Do make sure your own mask is fitted before
gate
helping
49
anyone else.
to runway 23
Your life jacket
left,
is underneath
the
or beside your seat.
Golf 1
In the event of landing
Hotel
on water,
Victor
remove the life jacket from its
Tango.
container and pull it over your head. Pass the tapes round your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side. To inflate, pull the red toggle.
Clear
on your
left.
phone.
Clear
Minus
right.
23, are
The
you
air
on
can be
comms?
topped up by using the
What's your
mouthpiece.
intentions, please?
There is a whistle here for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are
Manchester
outside
traffic,
the
Ryanair
aircraft.
19 Charlie Foxtrot, see you in the front, taxing behind you.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen,
No, I'm trying to reach
study
Monarch
the safety
23.
card
I
and
want
take
to know
notice
what
of
his
the
intentions
fasten
are.
seatbelt
Is he not
sign.
saying anything on the
They will
uniform
remind you
or in
that
chat?
electrical portable items
And I was
gain
assigned
and
by
work
SimBrief
May
since
interfere with the
no
aircraft
controls
systems
right
and
now.
must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off while the aircraft engines are running. As this is a no smoking service, the no smoking signs will remain on for the duration of the flight. Smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. If you have any questions, please ask one of the crew. Thank you.
Manchester traffic, easy 68 Delta Papa is crossing runway 23 right at Papa 1.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot, crossing runway 23 right via Romeo 1.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Manchester traffic, easy 68 Delta Papa running up runway 23 and left at Tango. Taking off immediately on the Sonic 1 Yankee departure.
Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the safety card, which is displayed within the area you are seated. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before departure. Please now ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened, tray table is in the upright and locked position, armrests down and window blinds open.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot, holding short Tango 1 to 3 left.
Manchester traffic, Monarch 23 holding short, Juliet 1 for 23 right, waiting for aircraft on short final.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair
Ready to go.
19 Charlie Foxtrot, line up to 3 left.
And Manchester traffic, Monarch 23 lining up 23 right.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot taking off 23 left.
Manchester traffic, Air Berlin 0898, runway 23 right, vacated.
Airspeed alive.
Thrust set, 80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Manchester traffic, Monarch 23 holding 23 right, waiting for departure. Prepare to passing traffic on 23 left.
Gear up.
Gear up. 400 feet.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Command A.
Manchester
Bug
traffic,
up.
Monarch 23 taking off 23 right.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps upset.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure. 1000 to level.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Command B.
Final approach fix. 8 checked. Missed approach altitude is set.
25.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Gear down. Flaps 15 set.
Good morning, Ryanair 2020 Dublin traffic, radio check please.
Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot, Dublin traffic, localized, runway 16.
Flaps 25.
Dublin
Speed
traffic, fast station calling, please say again.
Flaps 25 set.
Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot, localized, runway 16, Dublin traffic.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 2020, how far are you from the runway 26?
5 nautical miles.
Flaps
Not
30.
problems, Ryanair 2020, started boarding, so yeah, go for your approach and have a safe landing, mate.
Continue approach, 4
30
nautical miles on final.
Yeah, continue approach, runway 26, Ryanair 2020.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
1000.
1000 feet. Stable.
Cleared. Continue.
$500 feet.
Landing.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Minimums. Speed brake up. Reversers normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked.
Please remain seated. The seatbelt response sign until the aircraft has come to a complete stop. The fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off for you. All the main doors at the front have been opened. Please be careful if you open your hand lockers.
Okay to clean up.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to our destination. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, leaving all items and hand luggage safely stowed until the seatbelt signs have been switched off. Before you leave the aircraft,
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot, runway 16 vacated via Alpha.
when opening overhead lockers as items may fall out. We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted until you reach the designated smoking area. If you require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact a member of our ground staff. If you're connecting to another flight today and hold a boarding card and transfer wallet advising you of your departure terminal, please follow the signs to flight connections. This will lead you on to your departure terminal, and please check your gate number in the departure lounge. To avoid missing your onward flight, we strongly recommend that you go straight to your departure terminal.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 19 Charlie Foxtrot start taxiing to gate descent 107.
On behalf of the entire airline, thank you very much.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 2 Foxtrot Echo, lining up, runway 28 left. Taking off, runway 28, Dublin traffic.
Take off.
Thrust set.
Where we have no vertical spin.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
V1, rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Dublin traffic 28 left vacated.
400 feet.
Command A. Flaps 1. Flaps up.
Speed checked. Speed checked. Flaps upset.
Transition set standard.
Standard set.
Бля.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You have control.
I have control. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Gear down. Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 25.
Speed checked. Flaps 25 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
Manual flight.
Flaps 30 set.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Stable.
Cleared.
Flight slow.
Continue.
$500 feet.
Landing.
Flight slow. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2. $60 knots.
Checked.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1899, holding short at Echo 1, Ryanair 2, runway 28 left. Lining up, runway 28 left, Ryanair 1899, Dublin traffic.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay, cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go.
Approaching. 3, 4. Approaching. 2, 8. Left. On runway. 2, 8. Left.
Takeoff.
Thrust set.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
Checked.
Dublin traffic, Sandbox 6, Alpha Echo lining up on runway 28 left.
V1. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. 400 feet.
and A. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up set.
Double traffic, Shamrock 6 Alpha Echo taking off on runway 28.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. $1,000 to level.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 1899 approaching runway 23 right, 4000 feet.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 1899, runway 23 right, localized.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 4565, taxiing into position for takeoff runway 23 right.
Flaps 5 set.
Command B.
Ryanair 1899, 10 nautical miles from 23 right.
Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude is set.
Manual flight.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 4565, taking off runway 23 right.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Speed checked.
Manchester
Gear
traffic,
down.
the London aircraft will be lined up on way 23 right.
Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 25.
Speed checked. Flaps 25 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 4565, clear runway 23 right, climbing to
Landing
2500.
checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 1899, 23 right, approaching to land.
Approaching. 2, 3, right.
Cleared.
1,000.
1000 feet. Stable. .500 feet.
Continue.
Speed brake up. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2.
Manchester traffic, shelter of your line up away 23 right.
Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked. Okay to clean up.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and the entire crew,
Check speed.
we'd like to welcome you to our destination.
Manchester traffic, runway 23 right, vacated, Ryanair 1899.
Seatbelt signs have been switched off.
Manchester traffic, shelter of your
The
taking off
aircraft,
23 right.
please ensure you have all your personal items and hand luggage with you. Please
Max Charlotte, Ryanair, Lana Whiskey, Romeo, landing at runway 22 right behind the spot, and aircraft fire Juliet 1.
We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted until you reach the designated smoking area. If you require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact
Ground, good day, Ryanair 1899, London requesting taxiing to the gate.
Ryanair 1899, welcome to Manchester. Do you have a preferred gate?
No.
Ryanair 1899, splendid. Then in that case, taxi stand 9 via Bravo and Juliet Echo.
APU on the buses.
Roger, we're going to stand 9 via Bravo, Juliet and Echo, Ryanair 1899.
On behalf of the entire airline, thank you very much for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
Ryanair 1899, stand 09, park engines off. Thank you very much for service.
No problem, sir. Have a good day.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
up.
Parking brake
set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Max Ground, Speedbird 109 requesting push and start from stand 206, please.
Speedbird 109, stand 206, push start through, face to the south.
Push and start through, facing south, Speedbird 109.
Secure checklist, please.
Secure checklist, please. IRSS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.